You are stronger than your pain. This video is about two different approaches to pain, two different exercises, let's say, that are essential for you to understand in directing your attention towards your pain. Because it is easy to waste a lot of our attention directly into chronic pain and then become victims of our pain. Because there's a fine line in being there with your pain, learning from it, understanding it, and not becoming a victim of it, and at the same time focusing on healing yourself in order to feel relief, ease, and not pain anymore. And so the two exercises, the two approaches are, number one is directly focusing on the pain without judgment, with observing it, and with starting a conversation, a communication between you and your pain. You have to get to know your pain. You have to understand. You're the only one who can fully understand how you feel and why this pain originated. It originated as a coping mechanism. You needed it. It's become a part of you. So you need to start this conversation. But in order to do so, it's important to cleanse your mind, to slow down your thoughts, and be aware that everything you're receiving, all the thoughts that come up, the second, in that instant, every day there can be different layers of that pain. Every day where the chronic pain reappears. Once you start that conversation and direct your attention towards the pain, whatever the thoughts that are coming up, those are the right thoughts, those are the right memories, those are the keys for you to understand and communicate, and then your pain at that point where you do start a conversation, where you're ready to give attention and receive the answers. At that moment you build that trust, and your pain can guide you to healing. Your pain can guide you to action that is necessary for you to take in order to feel better, right? What you need to adjust, whether it's where you live, how you do things, whether it's how stressed you get, whether it's how anxious you get, whether it's how much support you give yourself, whether it's your diet, whether it's your relationship with other people, with money, with whatever it can be. But it's important not to fall, while focusing on pain, not to fall into the role of the victim. Why me? Because these questions will not get you anywhere. These questions will not get you. You're chosen one. You chose this life experience. You chose to be experiencing this pain. You must take responsibility for it and use it to heal yourself and inspire others to heal. That's all you came here to do. You came here to understand your pain, and it doesn't matter how long it takes. Your pain can be here for years. Chronic pain usually is, and it is up to you. When will be the moment of, okay, I'm done with looking for someone to save me. I'm done with looking for the answers that contradict each other because everyone has a different experience. I'm done trying constantly without a result. And I'm ready to focus my attention directly into the pain, but be able at the same time to receive the answers. So this is one point of view. And at the same time, the second point of view, the second, let's say, exercise or practice you should implement into your daily life if you're experiencing chronic pain is teaching that part of you how not to feel pain. Because there comes a moment where we have become so used to experiencing that pain, and in that pain there's a lot of residue that might not even be yours. There are many layers that can belong to the suffering of your ancestral lineage, that can belong to the suffering of others, of collective, and there are layers that are yours. And there is an important time in noticing that the pain has those layers. There are things you need to understand, but there are things you need to help the pain with. And one of the very important things is the pain, the painful place in your body doesn't usually know what it's like to cope with that situation without pain and with ease. So you have to be the one to teach your pain how to feel that ease, that release. And a good way, an easy, simple way to do this is when that chronic pain occurs, it's focusing on the rest of your body, on the non-painful body. And with this, creating a connection and inviting your pain that it doesn't have to feel that way. This comes with a lot of trust. It's necessary for being able to start healing your pain, the surface levels of it, because pain is an illusion. We do not have to experience it as that pain of the body. We can experience it in many different ways. It's up to us how we choose to experience it. We can experience it as relief, as ease, as like, yeah, it's okay. As confidence, as bravery, as stepping into your power. It is up to us how we choose to manifest that sort of feeling, emotion, whatever's hidden between your pain. And if you've been on a daily basis or on a long-term basis experiencing chronic pain, that it's most likely that you have learned to expect the pain. You have learned to support the feeling of it. You say, oh, it's here again. Of course, you're sort of giving up. But what it also needs, not only your understanding and your healing it directly, working with that energy, spreading it into your body, but it also needs your teaching it what it's like not to feel that pain, what it's like to feel that ease. So at the moment of that, it doesn't mean neglecting the pain. It doesn't mean pretending like it's not there. It means communicating with that pain and teaching it. Okay, so for example, if I simplify it, my right arm hurts. And if my right arm would hurt, at that moment I can focus on the rest of the body that doesn't hurt. And I'm going to be manifesting from that energy. I'm going to be helping my right arm to get to where my left arm is, for example, or the rest of my body. Whatever doesn't hurt is important, and you can support this by gratitude, by being grateful for the other parts that don't hurt. And it is really important to teach, especially after a long time working with your pain, after a long time trying things, being there for yourself, supporting yourself. There are things that need to be like the icing on the cake, need to be released, and that will be the teaching of that ease, of that non-pain, of that neutrality, of that simplicity. So remember, you are stronger than your pain.